Jing Jinmo was a court jester who lived in China in the 10th century. As the jester, it was his job to make the emperor laugh. One day, after being attacked by an aggressive dog, Jing playfully told the emperor he shouldn't let his children go around biting people. But the emperor didn't laugh. In fact, he was outraged. Raising his bow, he aimed an arrow at the jester, intending to kill him for his insensitive joke. But Jing, rather than apologize and beg for his life, made another joke at the emperor's expense, and this time it landed. The wise leader laughed and lowered his bow, and the jester got to go home and tell his wife how he survived an execution and a dog attack in the same day. Now, this might sound like the story of a clown who was brave enough to speak truth even in the face of death, or maybe of a lunatic who didn't know when to keep his mouth closed, but I don't think the story belongs to the jester at all. I think this is the story of a leader who, although his first impulse was to get upset, was eventually wise enough to just let it go. Now, I'm a comedian. That surprises a lot of people because most comedians are not very attractive, but it is true. I've made a lot of videos on social media, some of them about very sensitive topics, and I can always find people who want to kill the jester in the comments. My experience telling jokes online and in person has led me to a realization that's changed my entire perspective. Smart people don't get offended. The modern philosopher Dolly Parton once said, I don't worry about all the dumb blonde jokes because I know I'm not dumb. And I also know I'm not really a blonde. Dolly Parton also once said the reason her feet are so small is because nothing grows real big in the shade. That one has nothing to do with Jing Jinmo. I just think it's absolutely hilarious. The Dolly Parton doctrine invites us to see the supposedly offensive actions of other people in a new way. Why should I be offended by something somebody says or does, even if it's a legitimate attack against my views or my character, when the intelligent thing to do is just ignore? The offender in this situation is doing me a favor. They're letting me know who they are and what they believe, so I don't have to take anything they say seriously in the future. And it can be fun. I recently had somebody explain to me that aliens are living under Antarctica, and they come out to kidnap humans and take us to other worlds to use for cheap labor. It was one of the most fantastic conversations I can remember. But let's say it's not fun. Let's say your new coworker, Jeremy, won't stop talking about some just idiotic idea, like that the moon landings are fake, or the world is flat, or that Runaway Bride was a good movie. You really want to get into an argument with Jeremy? Someone so unintelligent, he actually believes that Richard Gere and Julia Roberts had any chemistry left over after Pretty Woman when the result is right there on the screen? Or do you want to just ignore Jeremy? And he'll find someone else in the office who thinks like he does, and they'll go start a podcast together and they'll leave you alone. And for heaven's sake, don't silence these people. People with offensive ideas love to talk, and we should let them. Let the whole world know who they are and treat them accordingly. Let the jesters jest. You'll still be safe and sound having interesting conversations with reasonable people. And whenever you hear the whole world freaking out about something that was said, saying, let's cancel him or deplatform her, you'll just smile to yourself and think, smart people don't get offended. Thank you.